Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whichever part of the world you come across this video. It is me, Yeye Princess Ajibokomi Olokowamide. I send greetings to us from whichever part of the world we are. For a few of us that are used to coming across my videos on social media platform, be it YouTube or TikTok, you will agree with me that I usually talk about my life experience ever since I transitioned from being a Christian to an initiation that is a traditionalist, right? I like to talk about my experiences because I want to share a few of the knowledges that I have gained as regards to my transition from being a Christian to a traditionalist. So, knowledge is not limited to a particular tribe, sect, culture, religion, or race, right? As long as we are alive, we learn every day. So, whatever knowledge I have gained over the years, though not very long, it's still a few years, but whatever knowledge I have gained over the years, I love to put it out there for people to learn one or two from it. So today I would like to share a story, not my personal story. It's not something that happened to me, right? It's a story that happened to a lady that I came in contact with, but I'm gonna keep her anonymous. But I want us to learn from this lady's story because I learned a lot from her story, right? And I believe that there might be one or two persons out there that can also learn from this lady's story. So a couple of years ago, about 2 years ago, right, a lady had contacted me from YouTube. Like, she saw my contact on one of my YouTube videos, so she contacted me, and she said she wanted me to do IFA consultation for her, which I did. So after the IFA consultation, I decided I was giving her the readings of what IFA had to say about her. And now, for those of us that I have done IFA consultation with, you will agree with me that my consultation is very comprehensive, deep, and broad. So when I went into details as to what Ifa had to say about this lady, I told her different things Ifa had to say. But one of the things that Ifa said about this lady, which I'll be sharing with us here, is that this lady has deities on her, right? And if I mentioned the orishas that she has on her, deities that a lady were assigned to her that are going to walk her life journey, which are just like they're going to be like her spiritual guidance forces that are going to walk this life journey with her. So, and then if I also revealed to me that this lady had a spiritual calling on her, that she's called to be a priestess of an orisha. I won't be mentioning the name of that particular orisha here. So after the whole consultation, right, I now told this lady, I said, this and this are the things if I had to say about you. If I said you have this and this deities on you, and you also have a calling to be a priestess, I don't know if maybe I'm the first person that is telling you this, or maybe you have heard this from some other place before. So after narrating everything, if I had to say to her, the lady asked me, she said, yeah, do you have time? Like, are you busy? Can you indulge me? So I said, okay, I have a little time. You can talk. Go ahead. So she said, well, she want to give me kudos for my reading because my reading is at least, if not 100% correct, it's 90% accurate. So I said, okay, thank you very much. She said, yeah. She said, my reading is very accurate because the particular dates that I mentioned to her, that if I said that she has heard of it before, that I am not the first person to tell her that she has those dates on her, right? That is one. And then I also told her that she has a call to be a priestess of this particular deity that I talked about. And she said that, yeah, so that she's really impressed, right? She said, but the thing is, she wants to tell me that she has actually done the initiation rites for that deity that I mentioned to her, that if I said she's supposed to be a priestess of that deity. I said, wow, really? She said yes. So I said, then if you have done the initiation right, it means you are now a priestess. That means you can check Ifa. So why are you now asking me to check Ifa for you? Quite all right, I know that normally we cannot check Ifa for ourselves. Some people are not able to do Ifa divination for themselves. They have to ask some other persons, right, to do it for them. But it has to be someone that you're familiar with, right? So she said that a few years ago, maybe like 2 years prior to when she was talking to me, this thing happened in 2024 or late 24 or late early 25. I can't really remember. So she said that she has actually done the initiation right. She said because 2 years ago that she had met this man. Is an I think an Olorisha or something like that. Is an Ifa priest, but is a man. So she had met this guy online. She did consultation just like she's doing with me now, and the guy revealed what I just said. The guy revealed to her that she had the certain deities on her, and that she has a calling to be a priestess of one of those deities that the guy listed as, which I also listed as when I did the consult. She said she went down to where the guy was, because the guy told her that she has to answer the call even though she's working. Even as at the time she was talking to me, she's still working. Like, she has a government job, a very good job at Damata. She said she was working, but she traveled down to where this other Orisha priest was. She said she went there, she did the initiation right, she did all what she was supposed to do. She said the good thing is that after she did everything she was supposed to do, that in a very short period of time, that everything changed for her drastically for good. Like, the things that she was struggling to do before, she started doing them with ease. That life was now easier and better for her. Like, she went from grass to grace. That everything changed for her. That even before she did that initiation, that she had been struggling for her son to go abroad. But she said after the initiation, that she just got a connection out of nowhere, and then that was it. Boom, the son went abroad. Things just changed for her. She started receiving mercy, favor everywhere. Her life became okay. She said, but along the line, after some months, she now got to find out that this her Baba Orisha, that is the priest that did the initiation right for her, now wanted to turn her to a money making machine. Like, the guy was always calling her to demand money. Oh, send money, I want to do the sacrifice for you, I want to do that. The guy was just like, he was extorting her. So she got pissed, and then she started to just stop communicating with the guy. That she didn't block him, but she wasn't always calling him. He's her Baba Orisha, so there should be a relationship between you and either your Iya Orisha or your Baba Orisha. But she said because she noticed that the guy was always extorting money for her, was always calling her to take money and all that. So she started to just create a space between she and the guy for some time. So she said there was a day she was scrolling on TikTok. So she came across a video of an Ezewine, this a priestess from the eastern part of Nigeria. So she said she came across this lady's video where this lady was teaching and talking about spirituality and all that. So she said she really enjoyed the lady's teachings, and then from there she chatted the lady on TikTok, and then the lady gave her contact, and then she contacted the lady. She said a year after she contacted this lady, she did Afa, because in the eastern part they do Afa. Not we here in the west, we do Ifa divination, right? But them in the eastern parts, they call it Afa divination. Afa. She said she did Afa with this lady. So bear you in mind, this lady that I'm talking about, she has ties to Yoruba land, which is the west, to the east and to the south. Like, her parents are from, she's like just like myself now. I have ties to Benin, to River State, to Igbo, and then Yoruba. That is just how this lady is. So she said actually her father is from the south, but her mother is a Yoruba woman. But the mother that gave birth to her mother, that is her grandmother from her maternal side, is an Igbo lady. I don't know if you catch my drift. So she said this is a wine from the east now told her that she had a spiritual calling to be a priestess of a deity. So she told the lady that, yes, I know, I've already done the initiation right, I've already done what I'm supposed to do, I've answered my call, I've done the right, I've taken my pot and done what I'm supposed to do, right? So the lady told her no, that the initiation right that she did is the wrong one. And later that deity that she went and did initiation right for is the wrong deity, that she was not supposed to do it for that deity, that the right deity for her to do initiation right for is this one that is in her maternal home, that is the deity from her grandmother's village, according to this priestess from the east that she did a consultation with. That lady told her that the one she had done before was wrong. Mind you, this lady told her that it was when she did this initiation for this particular deity that her life turned around for good, that things started to work for her. Things that she has been running after for years started to run after her. She started to receive favor all around. Things changed for her for good. And the only problem she was having was because her Baba Orisha was extorting her big time. I think she was telling him how her progress was going. So the guy was now using her as a money making machine. Please, this story is gonna have part two. This video, please bear with me so we can both learn the lesson from this woman. So because I learned a lot from her story, and I believe you can also learn a lot from her story. Please bear with me and watch the part two. I will load it.